A horrifying story out of Louisiana has people across the country shocked. Police say a 31-year-old father unalived 8 children during a domestic dispute in Shreveport before later being unalived by police. 7 of the children were reportedly asleep when the incident happened, and the 8th one was trying to get away. 2 of the children's mothers are currently in the hospital fighting for their lives. The case has triggered strong reactions online as people try to understand how something this tragic could happen. In this video, we are looking at some of the most talked about reactions and conversations people are having across the internet.
I don't care what the dispute was, there's absolutely no excuse for violence against children. Y'all, I have already seen people online trying to turn this into a race or political conversation. And honestly, it's disgusting and it's completely misplaced. This is a tragedy involving the lives of children, and that should be where the focus is. Please remember, this is a developing story, so there's speculation about mental health issues, things that may have been posted online. Regardless of any of that, it does not change what has happened here. Suspect has been identified as Shamar Elkins of Louisiana. He's been accused of shooting 8 children, 2 adult females. There's a rumor that 7 of the 8 children were the ones that belonged to him. Authorities say that this started as a domestic dispute between him and the ex-girlfriend, who is one of the victims. From there, it clearly escalated into something much bigger that spanned across 3 different locations. Now, this is a very fresh situation. All the details are still being worked out. I feel like the least we can do as a society is to focus on what's important here. And it's not race or political beliefs. It's the tragedy itself. I don't even have words for this one. My thoughts are with the family.
Black men, I'm just checking in. Y'all quiet in a mug about the 8 children that was unalived by their black father in Louisiana. Y'all was so quick to talk about Ashley Janae being unalived by a, YT man, allegedly, because that hasn't come out to be proven yet. You know what I'm saying? However, what about this man right here who went on a unaliving spree of his 8 freaking children? I have yet to see a lot of y'all problematic men come out to address this situation. And I honestly know why y'all don't address situations like this. I honestly know why. Because you know darn well that it makes BLK men look bad, right? Y'all will comment on anything that makes a BLK woman look bad. But when it comes to a black man doing something horrible, oh, that's not all. Don't generalize. But then when there's one BLK woman who does something, oh, these black bees and all this. Come on now, bro. Why y'all ain't speaking up? Now what? A whole bunch of y'all problematic dudes that's on these social media platforms. Y'all got something crazy to say every day, but you won't talk about these evil BLK men out here that be out here unaliving children and the women. Y'all don't like speaking up on stuff like that. Rest in peace to the children. The father who did this is no longer here. He's probably in down under. That's all I have to say. Prayers go out to the family.
Family members describe the children as kind, sweet, and full of life. The story has been spreading quickly across social media as people react with shock, anger, and grief. Many online reactions focus on the unimaginable loss. Some people are talking about the warning signs that sometimes appear in DV situations. Others are discussing the broader issue of incidents that occur in families and how tragedies like this can unfold during separations or relationship conflicts.
Have you ever heard the saying, women and children are shock absorbers of male dysfunction in patriarchy? And if we take a step back to the patriarchal lie that has been told, one of many, by the way, which is women are emotional and men are the ones that have got their emotional shit together, which actually it's the other way around. And the reason it's the other way around is because the impact of patriarchy on men in terms of the lack of emotional literacy. Now, what is emotional literacy? That is the ability to identify, name, and express your emotions in a healthy way. Understanding that anger is not the only available emotion in your emotional toolbox, but for most men, it is. So our ability to deal with grief and shame, particularly those two, is through anger, and women and children are the shock absorbers of that dysfunction.
Shamar Elkins is the man that took the life of 8 children yesterday in Shreveport, Louisiana. They have given more information to kind of put more of a picture together. So I did want to go over that so we kind of have a better picture and understanding of where things are and what may have led to them. So he was 31 years old. He was married to Shaniqua. Some stuff says her last name is Elkins. Some stuff says Poe. I am not sure what her last name technically was. They were married, so I'm not sure if that's just her maiden name. But she is 34 years old. She is currently in critical condition, absolutely fighting for her life. They were married in 2024. They have 4 girls together, and they were actually in the process of separating. They were actually supposed to be due in court today, and that may have been what led to the situation. He actually ended up shooting her first. He was at home by herself, and he ended up shooting her first, and then he went to the second location. The second location is where all of the children were. 7 of those children were his, so 4 of his daughters, and then the other 3, I'm not sure what that breakdown is, but those 3 children were with that mother. Now, what the status of their relationship was, I am not sure. Some stuff just says she's the mother of his other 3 children. Some stuff said she was the girlfriend. I am unfortunately not sure exactly where they stood, but 3 of those children were hers. She is fighting for her life as well, but I don't think she's in as critical condition as the wife. Now, there was a 13-year-old boy that was able to get out and on the roof. He jumped down. He does have a couple of broken bones, but he is expected to survive. Now, his background is that he was an Army vet. They did not say anything that there was anything bad on his record from being an Army vet. He does have a charge for firing a weapon in 2019 close to a school area. He was firing in someone's vehicle, and he had to do some things to take care of that, and then they ended up dropping a portion of those charges for him. So that is on his past. Now, on Easter, it seems like he actually took the kids to church himself. So there are pictures of him with them on Easter. But he went to his mom's house. His mom is married to his stepdad. His mom's name is Malia Elkins, and his stepdad is Marcus Jackson. And he told them that he was dealing with dark thoughts. He made the statement that you don't come back from things dealing with your demons. So they did kind of have an understanding that he was dealing with his mental health. Now, if that word triggers you, go ahead and exit. I'm absolutely not the one, okay? Mental health is a factor. It is not an excuse. I am a very big mental health advocate in these parts. It is a factor. It is not an excuse. I'm not explaining that in this video. I have plenty of other ones to explain it. So he talked about the fact that he was dealing with the, separation because she wanted this. It sounds like she was the one that was pursuing ending the actual marriage. But his mom said that she did not know why, things were going the way that they were going. And who knows, there's always, lots of different things to give you the indication that you need to exit a marriage. But they were due in court today. A cousin of one of the children spoke to authorities and let them know that they were due in court today. And it seems to be that an argument was taking place that, may have been the initiating point of when things went left wherever they went. Now, there was some stuff that said that his mom's house was on fire. That does not seem to be confirmed and or true at this point. And then the 8th child passed away was a cousin. I am not sure of the specific names of each child. They did give a list of the names, but they did not break it down, so I'm not sure what specific person was considered just a cousin. They do believe he was heading to Bossier City. There was a home in Bossier City that he had some type of connection to that they believe he was trying to head to, but of course they did go ahead and end him before he made it to that, and I'm personally happy with that decision. So we are where we are with things as they continue to wrap things up, and those 2 ladies continue to fight for their lives that were supposed to be ending at his hand, and we hope that they are not going to end. They will just be halted for a little bit of time. We absolutely hope they are going to be able to push through.
This is one of those stories that leaves people stunned and searching for answers. 8 young lives lost is something no community should ever have to experience. What are your thoughts about this case and the conversations happening online? As always, let me know in the comments below, and if you want more trending news reactions like this, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.